measurements. Area. Area is a measure of how much space there is over a surface. So we can say we have let's kind of go back to an earlier lesson. Say we had this kind of rectangle, and it was broken down into 3 rows and 4 columns. So obviously not drawn to the best of scale, but we have 4 columns and 3 rows. So we're going to put a 4 and a 3 there. What we do to find area is we're going to just multiply this 4 times this 3. So in order to get the area of this whole, this whole space, is we just multiply the 2 together. So the area is 4 times 3, and that's 12. And then we want to make sure we include our units, and it's units squared. Even though it may not have like feet or centimeters or any kind of units, we can just put units and we square it because an area we always square. So this can be thought of in terms of also like when we think about square footage in a home. So say you had a room, right? Say this room was 12 by 10 feet. Well, in order to get the square footage of the room, we would just go ahead and multiply this 12 times this 10, right? We get 12 times 10, and we get 120 feet squared, or we can say square footage, but that feet squared. So that's how we can kind of think of area, and we can tie it together into a real world application. So now let's go over some examples. Example 1. A room in the house is 15 feet wide by 14 feet long. What is the area in the room? Well, we have a 15 feet wide by 14. We can draw this. So we have 15 feet by 14 feet. So in order to get the square footage, we need to multiply these together. So 15 times 14, we'll just get our calculators out. 15 times 14, and we get 210 feet squared. So the square footage in that room is 210 feet squared. So let's do another example. Example 2. A parking space is 16 feet by 9 feet. What is the area of the parking space? Well, we have our 16 and then our 9 feet. So now we just need to go ahead and multiply this 9 times this 16. So 9 times 16. And we get 144 feet squared. So that would be the area of that parking space.